Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. This is really exciting because this is my first video and I just feel so grateful for anybody who actually watches this video. Thank you for the view. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and, subscribe to my channel, share, comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm gonna zoom you in. Okay, it's a little too close. Back you up. There we go. There we go. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This one is in, oh my gosh, the shade 26 something, 26. Oh, I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna have it in the description bar below. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my shadow. Now that I got my base on, I'm going to take this red color, which really kind of comes up more pink on my skin. It kind of looks like you can see the pink on camera as well. Maybe it's kind of pulling from my background, but it definitely was pink in person as well. What I'm going to do is just put it in my inner corner. I'm going to put it on the outer corner, and I'm just going to kind of connect it in a circular motion towards my crease, together. I know it looks a little crazy right now. It always starts off that way, and I always look at myself in the mirror like, oh my God, what am I doing? And then in the end, I'm like, okay, it all comes together. It's crazy. So I'm just going to keep blending out that color. I just want it to kind of blow itself out. I don't want any harsh lines or anything. So I'm just going to go around the edges with a fluffier brush and a lighter shade just to make sure I get that seamless kind of blend that I was looking for. So I'm just going to keep blending that out. I love getting that inner part right underneath my eyebrow, because it just really helps define my eyelid, because I have hooded eyes and my eyes are also kind of puffy. Now I'm going to take that orange color and I'm just going to work it around my lid area. I'm just trying to intensify it. So I switched out my brush because the other brush was a little bit too fluffy. So I needed something a little bit more dense and compact so that it would pack on that color. As you can see, I was like, okay, I was feeling myself in that moment, what I'm saying? I was like, all right, it started to come together. I'm going to take the same concealer from before. I'm just going to I'm not going to cut my crease, but I'm just going to kind of carve out the middle, and so that I can make it more of a blank slate, because the color that I want to use is a lighter shade, and it gets a little messy. I'm just going to keep blending it out, blending into that pink color, and then I'm going to go back and take this color and I'm going to just pat this all over my lid, and I'm just going to kind of keep going and intensifying it as I go. So I just take a little at a time and I just build it up, just work and just take your time with it. And as you build it up, just blend into that outer red shade, that outer orange shade, and kind of blend it out. I'm just going to go back and clean it up again. So I'm going to take that orange and just go back around that perimeter in between to blend it between the red and the light peachy shade that I used. just take your time with it, and you know, to make sure those colors really blend flawlessly and kind of ombre into each other. So I'm going back in with a little bit more of that red as well, so that, you know, I can make sure that outer perimeter is, you know, defined. Now I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner, and y'all, my camera cut off. I was so mad. Like, it really cut off in the middle of me doing my eyeliner, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going. So anyway, so I'm gonna take this eyeliner. I really like these type of liquid eyeliners that have like a more of a, not so much stiff, but a stiffer felt tip, because I don't like the ones where it's like really flexible, because I'm not as steady with the eyeliner as a lot of other people maybe are. Having it like pencil form helps me out a lot more. Okay, I have these moments where I just go blank. I couldn't remember what I was doing. I was like, okay, so I did my eyeliner, and then I was like, what do I want to do next? My lashes, of course. So I'm gonna go in with the mascara, the L'Oreal Paradise. I'm gonna put some of this on, not too much. I'm just trying to put on a little light layer to blend with my lash that I'm gonna put on. So I'm just gonna coat them, you know, make sure you get the little dusty eyeshadow off and everything. My face, oh my gosh, like, I know I'm not the only one. So I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit now that I've got my mascara and everything on, because I'm going to start my base. So I'm just gonna get rid of that reddish color and everything under my eye. So I've been testing this Becca Cosmetics primer. I mean, I'm super late to the field, but I got this little kit. I mean, it was like a little set, like a little tryout set from Ulta, and this was in there, and I actually really like this so far. Like, it's really helped my foundation stay on. When I apply my foundation, I love the way this primer works underneath it. I'm more than likely gonna go invest in an actual full-size bottle now that I know I like it. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I love my Cover FX. Oh my god, this shade matches me so well. And I don't have super oily skin and I don't have super dry skin, but it's more of a combination, and it's kind of seasonal. It's weird. Like, in the summertime, I'm super oily in my T-zone. And then in the wintertime, it's kind of dry. Like, I get flaky in the middle of my forehead. I get flaky like around my mouth. So yeah, I have a hard time sometimes dealing with what kind of finish I want on a foundation. And I love this matte finish because it's matte, but it's like a skin-like matte. I don't know how to describe it. I just, like, it doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It blends easy for me. It doesn't give me a hard time. It's layerable. you see how like it looks like my skin, you know? It's just beautiful. But you know, of course, I gotta put on another layer. I just have to. With my eye look and everything, I just need another layer. I don't need a natural beat today. I need a beat, you feel me? I'm just gonna go ahead and keep blending in this second layer. It just blends so well, like layering it, you know, it doesn't pick up, you know, it doesn't move. It just blends like butter. It's just beautiful. So my camera cut off while I was doing my concealer, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna powder on camera. I don't really like to bake anymore, like leave it there. I don't like for my under eyes to be super cakey, so what I do is I take the powder and I press it in, and I press it where I want it to be, and then I go back over the powder and I press it in. Like instead of putting on a whole bunch and then sweeping it away, I like put on a little bit and then go back and press it in. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the same shades as before. So right now I'm going in with that red shade, and I'm just going to blend this all underneath my my lower lash line. I'm going to take it all the way across, and I'm just going to blend it up so that it, you know, goes seamlessly from top to bottom. Now I'm going to take that orange shade and I'm just going to try to blend that right underneath and give it that little smoky effect. Now I'm going to take the other Juvia's palette. I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I love this palette. This palette has been with me through thick and thin. It's like one of my favorite ones. Oh my god, it's like the best everyday palette. So now we're going to get into the brows. Now that I have my face on, I do my brows last because I have thick brows. As you can see, confession, I have not actually had my brows waxed since I graduated college in the summer of 2017. So my brows have grown out quite a bit, like a lot. And I'm actually surprisingly not mad at it. First, I shape my eyebrow at the bottom, and then I kind of, you know, feather in because I just fill it in. I don't really actually draw my eyebrows. I just shape them, and then I just kind of draw small strokes, and then I don't really do it too much in the front of my eyebrow, so it has that faded effect when I comb it out and I blend it back. And I just shape them, you know, to my liking, and that's it. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some more mascara on my bottom lashes now that my bottom eyeshadow is done. I need my bottom lashes because I know that sometimes it can pull away from the bottom eyeshadow, but let me tell you, when you put on that lash and you have your bottom lashes done as well, it just does something to my heart. I'm gonna take this lash here. They're like a cluster lash. I mean, you can get a cluster lash anywhere. I'm pretty sure I got these from Ulta, if I'm not mistaken. If it ain't Ulta, guess what? It was a hair store. I love these lashes though. I love cluster lashes on my eye, and I cut these down to really fit my eye. You can still see my eye look, but you also can see my lashes, you know. I love it. My camera cut off again, hence the whole outfit change. You know, my son, I had to go deal with that and whatever. So I ended up putting an inner corner highlight. It was the white color in the palette. I highlighted my face, but I'm going to put some more on. Don't laugh at my, my highlighter. This was, it came with something I bought. I can't remember what I bought, but it came with it. You know, like when you go to Sephora, Ulta, sometimes they have like the little gift. And it was my first time trying it, and I really like it, but I still have some. I probably should get rid of it because, I mean, it's all worn off and it's probably old. But that's besides the point. Y'all, don't use old makeup. Sorry, I'm probably setting a bad example, but it's highlight. It's not good to my eye. And anyways, so now you can see it's gleaming. I had to fix my light. Sorry. It was, yeah, one of the lights was cut off for a while and I didn't even notice. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in with my sponge. So I'm going to take some All Night setting spray and I'm just going to fan myself dry. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my gloss. This is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you are watching my video, it actually really means a lot to me. I've always wanted to do this, so thank you so much. Until next time, I love you. Peace out.